let's give me some value, John, at some of these positions. So I don't care. Wide receiver, tight end, running backs. Just give me some guys that, so when my buddies text me and say, who are some guys you're higher on than others, so I know who to draft tonight?
Well, we'll go right back to the running backs because I do think I'm cautious of them, but I feel like there's a buying opportunity with a great rookie class. I will be honest, I don't have a great feel for Christian McCaffrey. We haven't seen much. Love the player, absolutely love him, but we haven't seen much with Cam Newton, so I think he's a little volatile. Leonard Fournette's foot is worrying me a little bit, but I do love Kareem Hunt in Kansas City. That's a great third-round pick. I'll take him there all day long, be very proactive about it. I do like Dalvin Cook as well. Third round, I think he's a complete back. He's going to do well. The offense looks pretty good. The O-line has been stabilized a little bit, and I love Joe Mixon. I know that Jeremy Hill is starting, but Joe Mixon is coming into those games in the preseason very early, and he's clearly more talented than Jeremy Hill. He can make guys miss. You can flex him from the formation. So I like that buying opportunity there for those running backs. At quarterback, my guy is Derek Carr. It's all there for him in year number 4. Looks good. O-line's good. Marshawn looks like Marshawn. Cooper looks improved. Crabtree's rock solid. I like Jared Cook, another weapon added this year, by the way, in Cordero Patterson. And here's perhaps the most important point, guys. Their defense is going to stink. So we've seen it this summer. They're making guys, look like superstars out there. I mean, Jared Goff looked good, okay? That's all we need to say. Enough said. David Carr, though, I really love him. And I talked to somebody on the radio today who got him in the 10th round, which I thought was just highway robbery. This guy is poised to have that true breakout season. I'm calling 37 touchdown passes for Derek Carr. Also like Russell Wilson as a value. At the wide receiver position, it's very deep. I still like Doug Baldwin more than most. I love Devontae Adams as a third, fourth round pick. Golden Tate is another guy, not a sexy name, neither is Larry Fitzgerald, but these guys are rock solid. But a couple of exciting guys, gurific, if you will, is what I call them. Devontae Parker, the light bulb has come on, clearly. Jay Cutler loves to sling it to those outside receivers with the big catching radius, and that's him. And he's a big chunk guy. Tyreek Hill is going to get a boatload of touches at the wide receiver position for the Kansas City Chiefs. By the way, I do love Amir Abdullah as well. As a value. We can talk all day about Willie Snead in the middle rounds. I still like Brandon Marshall. And I'll give you a name. This guy, I think, I'm going to call it right now. There are no longer sleepers in fantasy football. There was a time when you could actually have a guy and call him a legitimate sleeper, like Anquan Bolden's rookie year. I still get convulsions when I think about it because I ranked him at like 59 that week and he had 200 yards. That was a sleeper. Those guys don't exist anymore. My call, the sleeper wide receiver of the year, Chris Hogan in New England. Love the fit. Year 2 with this offense, with Brady, he's a lot better off. Obviously, the Edelman situation helps a lot. He can play the slot. He's a good red zone guy. I'm really feeling it here this year with Mr. Chris Hogan. And I like on that same team, by the way, is a real deep, late-round guy. Love me some Rexington Burkhead. He's gigantic Danny Woodhead. That's what he is. He can do everything, Ross.
Rexington Burkhead. Guru, you still didn't give me a tight end, dude. You got to give me a tight end.
Well, look, I'm going in on Eric Ebron, and I'll tell you exactly why. Number one, you bet on the pedigree. There was a reason he was a top 10 pick in the NFL draft. He's very athletic. His progress has been slow, but it's been progress. It's been incremental. Pretty good catch rate. Anquan Bolden departed with 8 touchdowns. And by the way, the most important point, he was a top 12 performer in points per game in PPR leagues last year, and the dude scored 1 touchdown. You don't need any more analysis than that. The dude was top 12. He had 1 touchdown, 1 more than me. So if he can get like 5 or 6, now you're cooking with some gas with Eric Ebron. And by the way, because he's been down all preseason, he's basically a free pick, like 120 picks into the draft.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.